everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Hope you're doing well. And if you're not a subscriber to GoPowercat, hey, we're having a sale right now at GPC. It's for the late signing period, so it runs from now until February 2nd-ish, somewhere in there. Make sure you head over to GPC and check out our special. It's a good one. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. I get to talk about scheduling today, and you know how much I love talking about football scheduling. It's my thing. It's my thing, man. I like it. The Big Ten has come out and finally admitted that scheduling with 14 teams sucks, because they really do have some issues with 14 teams. And you can only divide it in 2 divisions of 7. You can't do pods because you can't divide it any smaller than 7. But they are looking at a creative way to get around these issues and getting rid of divisions altogether. Step 1. The NCAA needs to lift their mandate that you've got to have divisions if you want to play a championship game with 12 or more schools. Silly rule. Don't know why it's there. But you should be able to schedule how you want. Item 2 for the Big Ten is they're heading into what will eventually be a scheduling alliance with the with the ACC and the Pac12. So they want to have an extra game that they can play with that. So they're looking at lowering the number of conference games to 8. Not crazy about that, but I believe if you play 10 Power 5 programs, you should be cool with any kind of standings or anything. If you play 9, I think you should be docked for a week schedule no matter who's on the schedule. You're just kind of backing away from good competition. Here's what the Big Ten wants to do. Every school will have 3 opponents they play every year. Now, it won't be a pod because you can't divide it up that way within 14 schools. So you'll have 3 schools you play every year. But even though a pod of Iowa and Wisconsin and Nebraska and Minnesota makes sense, you might run into some issues with how to schedule the rest of the thing. You'll play your 3 teams that you play every year, and then you'll play 5 of the other 10 to get your 8 games. That's how they want to do it. Now, naturally, it'd be best if the Big Ten went to 16, had 4 pods of 4, and scheduled that way, because then you wouldn't have to put Michigan and Ohio State together in a scheduling alliance right there. They don't have to kind of share the same pod, so to speak. They can be cross-scheduled because you would play 1 opponent from every pod every year as part of your schedule, so you'd have 6 annual opponents and 3 would rotate. Much better way to do it. But I'm glad the Big Ten is finally looking at a change, and the SEC, I'm sure, will get a big change when they get to 16. They will go to pods. I think this is an admission that divisions are going away, and the Big 12 will not need divisions in the future, which I think is a good thing, whether it's pods of 3 or 4 if they're at 12 or 16. Please don't go to 14. But I'm happy I get to talk about scheduling. I love it.